Hi, you guys. Boy, busy couple of days. Um, so I uploaded yesterday and showed you I was doing some sewing. Well, let me show you how it's turning out. Um, I'm making these darling little bags. They have a little gusseted bottom, which is kind of nice, and they will close with um, a piece of leather that will have some beads and a charm hanging off this side, and then you'll tie it on this side, and there'll be a couple little beads at the end of each end. So it'll be very, very nice. Let's see. What did I want to? What did I? Oh, here we go. Found it. Essentially, I made it for um, oracle cards, um, or any sort of cards that you read. I read regular playing cards, which fit in here nicely, but I made it big enough so that you could put an entire deck of oracle cards or tarot cards or whatever you use, into one of these bags. The uh, the charms will be individualized, so like if you come into the store and you buy a bag, you choose the charm you want. There'll be all sorts available. So I like to do a personalized swing on stuff if I can. So anyhow, I'm working on this red fabric now, and I've got, maybe, I think I told you 4 or 5 other fabrics that I'm going to work on. So I'm doing that. I'm waiting to see if we're going to have any power outages. The word is that we might possibly get them here this evening. We don't know yet. We don't have, we're not having a wind event at this elevation, but just up the hill from us they are, and so the power's off. I don't know, 20 miles up the hill and beyond. So, you know, um, we're so lucky compared to so many people I know and love who are just in grave, grave danger right now of losing their homes and or worse. And here we go again. Santa Rosa, California is burning again. The what they went through a couple of years ago was just unimaginable, and to now see that it's happening again, it's it's just beyond conception. I mean, I just can't even you just can't even imagine that something like this would occur again, but it is. So, lots of scary stuff going on. But I wanted to show you my haul from yesterday. I've been pinning like crazy. I found so many inspirational ideas of things that I want to try to make. And so much of what I've been focusing on lately has a kind of a dark wang to it, lots of skulls and baby body parts and, all this kind of skeleton stuff, which I just love. I love this time of year. I love all that imagery. So this is a time of year when you can buy that sort of thing easily. So I figured, you know what? I might as well go ahead and stock up for some projects that I want to make. So let me show you what I've done so far. This is in no particular order, and it is from both Dollar Tree and 99 cent. Okay, so you saw I'm losing you. I'm knocking you over. You saw the little birds that I got from my beloved friend Stephanie. Well, before I had opened that box, I'd already picked up a bunch of birds and butterflies, so I've got quite a collection. But it's all the same stuff you've seen before, just the little glittery birds. I did pick up some really interesting butterflies from 99 cent. I like to take the butterfly wings and use them as fairy wings on dolls. That's what I think they work so well for. So I got some of those, quite a few of those. I found this little white and silver bird. I hadn't seen this one when I was at Dollar Tree last. And I picked up some more of these bottle brush trees. I've seen all kinds of stuff made with these, and I thought, that is a really good thing to have extras of. I also bought 2 of the really big butterflies. I'm thinking about doing a series of stuffed dolls that would have wings like this. So I thought these would be good wings to use as the base and then kind of decorate around. In addition to the white bottle brush trees, I also got the green, several packages of those. I picked up some reindeer moss. I really like working with this stuff. I should have bought more. I will probably go back and get more. It makes a wonderful little nest if you're making nests for birds. So I thought that would be great. I got a couple more boxes to cover. I found these in the wrapping paper area, and so I'm going to cover this one. I'm going to cover with black fabric and do some sort of, semi creepy little thing on the top. I have one that I'm going to be covering in red fabric that I'm going to do kind of a Christmas deal with, and I found this star. I thought that would be a neat thing to have on the top of this box lid, with other things around it. I also found some nice little snowflakes, real solid little things. I thought those would be fun. Is there anything else in here that you haven't seen? Nope. Okay. So that was Dollar Tree. Another thing I picked up from Dollar Tree was this. This is just a fake chrome. It's a plastic tray. And you know what I've seen done with these? Well, actually, I've seen it done with these that are real, like those silver-plated trays, you can find everywhere. Well, what I've seen done is that they paint this with chalkboard paint, and then you do some sort of decorative painting on the outside, and you make a little chalkboard to hang in your kitchen or wherever. And I thought, I wonder if that would work on a plastic one of these. So I'm going to paint this edge in something. I'm thinking maybe a turquoise crackle paint would be nice, and then I'll do the chalkboard paint on the inside. I'll do some sort of a trim around here, and then we'll just see if it works. So that's something I'm going to experiment with. Now, I picked up a few little Christmassy things to use to decorate the lids of boxes and other little deals. So I got these small Christmas ornaments in the traditional Christmas colors. I picked up a little spray of these red, they almost look like pyracantha or something, berries, and a couple of little, I guess they call these picks, holiday picks, that I thought would make a very quick and easy topper for the boxes. So I got these 3, and sometimes they're broken, but that's no big deal. A little bit of red paint, nobody will ever know. I also got, I found on the birds, I found a gold one too. So I've got some colors that I didn't have before, in addition to my glorious vintage ones that Stephanie sent. I also got some ribbon, just the traditional colors. This is like a red flocked ribbon, and then this is just a green, like a mesh ribbon. I picked up another one of these boxes. I already have one that I had intended to cover and do a Christmas little dealie with it, which I am going to do, but I want to do it as a DIY. I want to show you guys how I apply the fabric to the outside. I messed around with that. I screwed it up a little bit, and then I finally realized how to do it. So I want to show you how I do that. So I'm going to do a box kind of as a tutorial. I picked up another one of these. Now I have one at every station. The bed, the craft table, and the recliner. Everywhere you could possibly need a back scratcher, I now have one. So I'm feeling very well supplied in the back scratcher arena. Grant came running up to me and said, oh, honey, he says, this looks like something you would just really, really like. He was telling me what it's about. And he said, gosh, it just reminds me of you. So I went ahead and got that. Don't know if I'm going to have time to read much, but that was sweet of him. Then, down in the bottom of this bag, I have the ingredients for another Dollar Tree recipe video. So I'm not going to show you because I want that to be a surprise. Let's see here. Now let's move on to 99 cents. Okay. A lot of my pins show these painted and decorated kind of creepy frames with something in it. Sometimes it's a sculptural thing or an antique thing, or maybe it's a photograph of some kind. Well, I happen to find these. I had bought one of these before for a friend of mine. I sent it to her and the mirror broke, but she figured out something to do with it. It's just a plastic frame, but I thought it was so funky and sort of gothic looking. I thought I can paint and decorate that and do something with it. So I will. I also found two of these frames. I thought these were neat, kind of gothic looking, and I could do something with those. Again, it's all plastic, but no big deal. You paint that, nobody will ever know. I did pick up 4 more of these. Are they purple or black? These black bottles. I had an idea. Okay. I had an idea for display. My store's going to be hilarious. People are going to walk in. They're going to be like, how much is that? Oh, I'm sorry, that's not for sale. It's just display. Well, how about that? Oh, no, that's just display too. And they'll go through the store and half the stuff is just going to be for display. But let me tell you what I want to do with this. It probably won't surprise you to discover that I have a collection of vintage labware. Erlenmeyer flasks, regular flasks, lots of test tubes, all sorts of stuff made out of bent glass, stirrers, and all kinds of things. And this stuff is old. I mean, old. I mean, it's maybe from the 1950s. That's not all that old. But a friend was throwing it all out. I was like, dude, I said, you absolutely cannot throw that out. That stuff is just too cool. He's like, well, what are you going to do with it? I said, I'm imagining a mad scientist lab. And he's looking at me like, he sort of halfway believed that I was really going to set one up and do something really, really scary. So I said, no, just, I don't know, for maybe Halloween or something, it would be really neat. So he gave me his collection and I wrapped it up very carefully and I put it away. That stuff is now coming out. I want to do, and it might not be for, I might wait until later on in the year to do the display, but I want to do a display that is mad scientist with all this stuff set up with colored liquids that have dry ice in them and the whole thing. So we shall see. But these black corked bottles will really add to that display. So I now have 7, which is plenty. Okay, we are still at 99. I had bought a few of these last year. I wished I had bought more, and so I found them and I bought more. And they're the angel skeletons. I'm envisioning something, altering these somehow and doing something with them. So I've got those. And then somebody had sent me a picture of these from 99, and I think I bought 8 of these, the mermaid skeletons. I thought that was just precious. I can do something great with her. I need to fix her hair. It's kind of a mess. But we'll do something with these mermaid skeletons as well. So this whole bag is full of that stuff. Let's see, what else haven't I shown you yet? I just have one more bag to show you. Okay, we're still at 99. I saw these when I was there the last time. I didn't pick them up. And I kept thinking, man, those are so cool. I could do something with those. I don't know what, but something. And so I did buy them. I'm going to pull them all out and then show them to you. They are these sugar skulls that are made of fabric. They appear to be cross-stitched. They're not actually cross-stitched. They're just printed on there. But I thought these were so neat. And I got them in all 5 colors. Just thought they were so beautiful. And this, I think there's actually another color in there too. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I will I will figure something out, but I thought they were really neat. I mean, if nothing else, they'd look neat as a swag, you know? So, let's see, what else? What else do I have down here? Is that everything? I believe. I believe that's everything. Um, well, everything except for my corn nuts. So, so there you go. I'm pretty well set up for um, skeletons. I have a lot of that stuff uh, in storage. Little tiny ones, different kinds of skulls. I mean, different sorts of like I have little fuzzy owls and crows and things like that that I bought over the years. So all of that stuff is going to find a place in something that I make. So that was my day yesterday, and I'm going to get into my kitchen. I'm going to clean the kitchen. I'm going to make sure we have some food. I'm going to bring in some containers of water so that if the electricity goes out, we can still flush the toilets, and kind of get ready just in case we have an outage here. So I'm going to get back to it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.